Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Northern groups mobilize to unseat Tinubu ahead of 2027 elections. Donyo Kupe, former advisor to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan. To my dear listeners, this is one of the news you've been longing to listen to. And before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Donyo Kupe, former advisor to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, has praised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his bold economic reforms, crediting them with preventing an exchange rate disaster. Okupe highlighted the operationalization of Tinubu's student loan program and emphasized the necessity of the temporary pains caused by the reforms, arguing they are a step towards stability. Meanwhile, northern political stakeholders, including the Ariwa Consultative Forum and the League of Northern Democrats, are forging alliances to challenge Tinubu in 2027. Leaders like Maman, Mike Osuman, and Senator Ibrahim Shekara were rallying support from groups such as the Northern Elders Forum and Middle Belt Forum to unify their region's political power, intensifying the race for Nigerians' leadership. Northern groups mobilized to unseat Tinubu ahead of 2027 election. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, in contribution to the news that I have read, that you've listened to, thinking of unseating Tinubu as it is now, do we really think that would be helpful to? Do we really think that would solve the Nigerian problem? Even when we unseat Tinubu and obviously another person emerge as the president of Nigeria, would it be any better? Even those that have been ruling this country ever since its existence has always been making the nation crumble gradually. So what makes us believe that unseating Tinubu would actually bring a certain solution to the country? I think where we have the issue is, obviously, Tinubu now has changed cabinet more than twice, if I had known. And again, I'll still say that one of the problems we still have around this nation is that it is people that Tinubu is working with. If you want to achieve a certain goal, check the people you're working with. And when you're working towards a certain goals and you are not getting what you want, still check the people you're working with. Because there's no how people you're working with will not be any of beneficiary to whatever you are aspiring to do in the country. Look at how hardship has emerged ever since the existence. Even during the Buhari time, it wasn't as worse as this. It wasn't as worse as this, even though it was worse, but not to the extent in which people could no longer go out with change in their hand. If you do not have money now, it is not so suitable. It is not advisable for you to go out unless you can beg. They have now made the situation hard to an extent that it has now become to the extent that people do not even love each other again. Before I go, let's move down to the comment. Another comment, a first comment I have here says it will not work 8 years. It will not work. 8 years must complete. And exactly this is one of the people we are talking about. Is this how we want to live? This is just the second year, if I'm not mistaken. And we will still wait like this, then things becomes worse than this. How do we survive? Even if this person that just said this, it will not work and the 8 years must complete, has a surviving job, have a surviving job, how do you expect people that are not up to your standard to survive? This is just a shit. Another comment which I have says, because northern expectations are dashed, I am not a fan of Tinubu, but he must complete his 8 years. Exactly. Tinubu, no matter how far they struggle to do this, no matter how far they criticized him. I remember this NSAS period. Ever since then, we've always criticized this man. He would not emerge as the president too, because he killed so. How did he do it? And still he emerged as the president of this country. Yeah, this is another comment I have that says, thank him very well for keeping Nigeria in poor condition and make Nigerians not to be able to feed themselves. Empty praises for personal favor. What a word. Another comment here says, I will support them to unseat him, but master of suffering. A comment here says, we might as well succeed in peace instead of pieces. Tinubu must spend his 8 years not a useless set of corrupt people. They will meet their Waterloo. I remembered it is this not that Tinubu gained a lot of votes that made him emerged as the president today as it is. So now why are they complaining? Even people that are not up to 18 years, then we saw the video. You were giving them voters, listen, to allow them vote for Tinubu. Where is that on? Still at the comment section, a comment too says Nigerians have learned much from Jagaban. When errors are detected, you correct them immediately. Another commenter says, shine your eyes. Those talking here don't even vote and are not Nigerian decision makers. Tell me who una prepared to take over from the present government. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.